Skidding. What is it and why do we do it? Skidding is a term used for when a tree has been felled, cut up, and drug on the ground, or skidded. But we'll talk more about skidding here in a moment. We knew when we purchased this property a few years ago that we needed to get a wood burner and use the natural fuel that surrounded us. This is our wood area, or better known as our wood stacking area. Being that it's the end of March, a lot of the wood has been burned, and we are looking to rebuild this area with better wood materials to make it more sound for the future.
What are you up to today? Did we finally get some snow? Yeah, we finally got some snow, didn't we? After not having hardly any snow.
With the property having just about 30 acres, we knew that when we purchased it, our primary needs were to hunt and recreate. Along with both of those things comes land management, and that's exactly what we're doing. Most of the larger trees that were next to the house were much smaller when it was built. In the safety of not only the house, but also to create more sunlight, we are removing these trees to get them away from the home. Not only will this help with moss and areas of the home that need sunlight to help dry out the wood, but it'll be a great way for us to split and skid these logs to create more fuel for the wood burner. With these trees safely felled from Zach and his friend Ryan, we now start the process. Skidding. With the use of the 30-horse Kubota, it definitely makes this job much easier to move the logs about the property. It's much easier to use the tractor by throwing the chains around the treetops to drag them to the brush pile. Once the trees have fell to the ground, cutting all the limbs and the treetops off makes it much easier for us to move these larger trees around the property. Zach and Dylan wear the proper PPE to ensure that they're safe as they move about the tractor, as myself keeps an eye out to make sure that nobody is behind the tractor or underneath the log due to the weight. As these logs are being skidded behind the tractor, we take them to what they call a landing area. The landing area is where we will store these logs until they're ready to be cut up in smaller sections, and then again even smaller before they're put on the splitter and then stacked. Under a watchful eye of Toby, the dog, Zach and Dylan safely cut up the remaining parts of the log to be skidded back over to the landing spot. Having the right equipment definitely has been the savior for the day. With heavy snow moving into the area, our workday is done. We are grateful for the amount of wood that was moved and the safety that was given to all three of us as we worked on skidding. It's time to sit back and enjoy watching the beautiful snow fly on the property.